Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we discuss on the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO. NATO is a military alliance of nations from Europe and North America that was established in 1949 with the signing of the North Atlantic Treaty in Washington, D.C. The purpose of NATO is to provide collective defense for its members in the event of an attack by an outside power. In this video, we will be discussing the history, mission, and current state of the organization. We will also explore the role NATO plays in promoting stability and security in the North Atlantic region and its past and current operations. Whether you are a student of history, a political analyst, or just curious about this important alliance, this video will provide you with valuable insights and information. So sit back, relax, and join us as we explore the world of NATO. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, is a military alliance of nations from Europe and North America. The organization was established in 1949, with the signing of the North Atlantic Treaty in Washington, D.C. Its original members were Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Iceland, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, and the United Kingdom. The United States and Canada joined later. The purpose of NATO is to provide collective defense for its members in the event of an attack by an outside power. The organization's mission is to maintain stability and security in the North Atlantic region, and to promote cooperation and coordination among its members. NATO operates on the principle of collective defense, meaning that an attack on one member is considered an attack on all members. This principle is embodied in Article 5 of the North Atlantic Treaty, which states that an armed attack against one or more of the member countries in Europe or North America shall be considered an attack against them all. The organization has undergone several expansions over the years, with new members joining from the former Eastern Bloc and other countries. Today, NATO has 30 member nations, including many of the major powers in Europe and North America. NATO has been involved in many operations throughout its history, including peacekeeping, humanitarian assistance, and counterterrorism efforts. The organization has also played a key role in the reconstruction and stabilization of Afghanistan and Iraq. In recent years, there have been some tensions within NATO, with some member nations questioning the continued relevance of the organization and the burden of funding its activities. Despite these challenges, however, NATO remains an important and vital alliance, with a mission to provide security and defense for its members and to promote peace and stability in the North Atlantic region. One criticism of NATO is that it primarily serves the interests of its larger and more powerful member nations, rather than promoting collective security for all member states. Critics argue that the organization's decision-making process is heavily influenced by the United States and other major powers, and that smaller member nations are often marginalized in discussions and debates. Another criticism of NATO is that it has expanded its mission beyond its original focus on collective defense, and has become involved in a number of operations and interventions that are not directly related to the security of its member states. This has led to criticism that the organization is overreaching and becoming a tool for advancing the foreign policy interests of its members. Additionally, some argue that NATO has become obsolete and its continued existence is unnecessary in the current global political climate. They argue that the end of the Cold War, which was the main reason for NATO's formation, has rendered the organization unnecessary, and that instead of promoting peace and security, it is causing unnecessary tensions with countries like Russia. Furthermore, the disproportionate burden of funding the organization and its operations also raises concerns, with some member countries disproportionately contributing to the organization's budget. This has led to some countries questioning the value of their membership and whether the costs outweigh the benefits. In summary, NATO has faced criticism for primarily serving the interests of the larger member nations, overreaching its mandate, becoming obsolete and causing unnecessary tensions, and the disproportionate burden of funding. In conclusion, NATO is a military alliance of nations from Europe and North America that was established in 1949 with the signing of the North Atlantic Treaty in Washington, D.C. The organization's mission is to maintain stability and security in the North Atlantic region, and to promote cooperation and coordination among its members. While NATO has played an important role in providing collective defense and promoting peace and stability in the region, it has also faced its fair share of criticism. Critics argue that the organization primarily serves the interests of larger and more powerful member nations, and that it has overreached its mandate by becoming involved in operations and interventions that are not directly related to the security of its member states. Some also argue that NATO has become obsolete and its continued existence is unnecessary in the current global political climate. Regardless of these criticisms, NATO remains a significant organization in global politics and security, and its role and relevance in the current world order is still being debated. We hope that this video has provided you with a deeper understanding of NATO, its history, mission and current state, and that it has sparked your interest in learning more about this important alliance. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel for more informative video.